somewhat haggard. What the hell is this?
How's it looking?
Sexy as usual.
So much room for activities.
So many activities.
Kids, you want to walk around? What is up, guys? Sorry for the dancing. Didn't really know how to start this one. This video is going to be a little different than what you would normally see. But this one is really cool. This one's very exciting, very big.
Bigger than my arms.
Yeah.
Big.
We are standing in a building, and this building is the F.A.R Off-Road shop headquarters, world headquarters.
Yes.
This is corporate. HR's right over here.
Yep. Already been up there a few times. Constantly catching cases.
Yeah, he keeps touching my butt.
Yeah.
I keep reporting him.
You're in deep shit.
F.A.R Off-Road has expanded enough to where he needed a shop, and he got a shop. And before we go any further, I know Lou feels the same way. Thank you guys.
Definitely.
That's kind of how this all started. We're going to do a separate video where we're going to kind of explain how all this happened.
We'll get you filled in with all the dirty details.
But a lot of this is just from you guys viewing, liking what you see, and contacting Lou, and he was able to build it up from there. And so thank you. Before we get into it, I just want to say thank you because...
Thank you much.
Yes. Because we don't really do the whole thing in the industry where everyone's in a competition.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, I don't do the fab stuff, but either way, whether Lou and I were friends or not, just working together, like, you know, I want everyone to win. Yeah. I want everyone to get big. So it's just makes me very happy to be standing in here doing this video right now. So I guess so it'll probably be a bit of a trend this year on videos where we won't have the entire group. It's just going to be the way it is. Like one of the reasons you didn't see Lou at Haspin, well, one, he was moving into this place. Two, his machine is still untouched. What I've noticed is the fabricator's machine never gets touched.
Yeah. It's always the last to be done.
So it still needs some work.
It drove off the trailer into the old garage, and that's where it sits right now.
But either way, he was busy moving into here because just like us, we got to keep the videos rolling. He's got to keep the builds rolling. So sometimes you will see smaller groups just because not everyone's going to be able to go. And it's not going to just be Lou. Like there's going to be some where Lou's going to be there. Jesse won't be there. It's just, we have a big group and everyone's schedules don't always jive. Yeah. And there's always other shit to do because everyone else has to keep their thing going. So it's just the way it is. And that's kind of why. Yeah, we'll show you guys around. Keep in mind, he's far from being fully set up. This is
major construction zone right now with still keeping the cages and everything else rolling. So
yeah, we're like a week old in here basically, and it needs a little work. So let's do a little cribs type thing and walk you around. I apologize about wind noise. I'm sure you're hearing it, but from outside, here's the front of his building. He's gonna have a big old sign. He's got a big old
sign up there. I was hoping to have it ready for today, but it's not. Next video after that, it'll be up there.
It's coming.
Yeah, it'll be updated.
Got a nice pooper over here.
Yep, it's number 1 to where you could do your number 2.
Yeah. There are 2 more bay doors and a man door over on this side of the shop. And then we can go in the door here. And this little area is gonna be like an office, showroom.
This will be the office showroom. When we moved into it, this was previously a auto repair place. And what they originally had, they had a wall right here. You could tell by the paint difference. There's a wall here with a window and another door, and they had some chairs or whatever here. But ripped out the wall to where we can make it more appropriate for what we do here. Just having products on the wall, having the merch, somewhathaggard.com, get your merch. And then we'll have a desk here for Ashley to do Ashley things, pay all the bills, you know, and all that fun stuff. We do got a lot of work to do. We got to patch the drywall or replace the drywall. We're still up in the air on what we want to do with that. I don't know what the easiest route is going to be, but we'll get it done. Just not sure how to do it. Case out the window, probably change out the front door, and replace some broken tiles that are there. There'll be another door put here with a nice glass window to where I could still see through, and Ashley keep an eye on me, make sure I'm still doing my job. And then here we'll have a nice TV playing all our videos, you know. So if you're hanging out while we're doing something real quick on your machine, you can check us out on YouTube. You could watch the news, you could watch the Professional Bowling League. It's completely up to you.
And yeah, eventually he's gonna be a dealer for companies. So
Yes.
he'll have some product here, at least on display, and then can get you hooked up. I think we're gonna have some Somewhat Haggard merch here. If you're
It will be.
What is this, Northwest Indiana area, and you're coming to get something done on your side-by-side, you'll be able to come here and you can get yourself some merch. I'm sure you're gonna have your merch. And
Far Off-Road merch is in the works. More Somewhat Haggard merch is in the works. It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
It's all coming.
We got to take baby steps. Got to take baby steps.
So if you're local and you don't want to use the website and you're, let's say, needs some sort of service from Lou, you can pick it up right here. What town is this?
This is Valparaiso, Indiana.
Okay.
I mean, we still got to come up with the scheme on how we want to do it. Obviously want to do some big F.A.R. Offroad logo here, something cool. I do have that light up one that we might stick here. It's just a lot. I'm putting 99% of this onto Ashley to design and to set it up, because I got out there to worry about. So this is her domain. So when this comes out awesome, it's all thanks to her. So, and Kate, her and Kate. So they'll be taking care of all this stuff here.
It's going to be sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, your capabilities are going to be expanding.
Yes.
Generally, he did mostly fabrication stuff. He would do a little bit of mechanical stuff. It's not that he didn't know how to, he just focused on fab. But with this move, he's gonna start doing more of that. So he is getting more equipment so he can do repairs, upgrades for your guys' machine. Whether you're here to get a cage and you want to get a Crash City clutch kit.
We'll be heavy with the Crash City parts. We will have Crash City parts in stock, ready for your machine.
So, or if you just want to come here just to get a clutch kit, maybe you want clutching and tuning. Like, you can come here. You don't need to have a fab job for them to come here.
So the overall setup now is full service side-by-side repair. And it's not only on Polaris. I know it seems like everything's all Polaris. No, we'll work on everything. We do favor the Polarises. That's what we all have. But everything, even your Honda Talons, bring them over.
It's, I know you see a lot of his stuff is a lot of 24 XP1Ks, like you can see behind him here. And that's not really, he doesn't seek that out. People seek him out. He just happened to make a killer cage on Mrs. Dude's 24 1K, and people just want it. And
that's the one everybody asks for. I want the one like the pink one. You know, you got it. Bring it on over. We'll get it done.
It's just big, exciting stuff. To be able to kind of expand what you're doing.
It's huge. Like, I mean, we'll get into this in a separate part of this video or another video, but just the start of this thought to finally be turning into this, not just working out of my 20 by 20 garage, or me and Jeremy laying out in the super hot sun, you know, pouring sweat trying to install an RS1 diff. So now we have a shop.
Yeah.
It'll be nice.
So as we come out, like we said, it is still a work in progress. He obviously can't dedicate all his time to getting it all up and running first.
Yeah.
He's got to keep the builds going. So it's kind of slowly chipping away at it. And like I said, it's been a week. So
Yeah.
how much can you really expect?
Getting it done. Had powder coater down for a while, so that got a lot of things pushed back, but he's up and running now, so things are getting done. So time frames will go back to what they're supposed to be, but luckily I have great customers and they fully understood the situation, so we're good. But I'm just glad all the other moving parts of the situation are fixed now, so that's awesome. I mean, we can start over here. Originally, this building had a whole other separate office right here, and it was kind of just dead space that we could have utilized more efficiently. So we took out that part of the building. Unfortunately, I didn't film it because here at F.A.R. Offroad, I'm the worst about filming. Unless Jeremy's here, it ain't getting filmed. Dude and Mrs. Dude were out here last week. They helped tear all this out. Corey, Kate, were out here. We all ripped this out. We had plans on tearing this out, but it makes sense to keep this here, and this will be parts storage. So any parts that are ordered, stock parts that we're keeping here, they'll all be in here. Obviously, there'll be a door up, locked up, and all good to go. If you notice all the wiring, the previous owner had probably 45 cameras on this place, all hardlined, which, whatever, that's what he needed for his business. But as we're going through, we are clearing out all these wires. So if you see them hanging, it's just because that's to the point I got to, and we're working our way.
I don't know, Lou. I've seen under the hood of your machine.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm kind of suspicious.
Yeah, this wasn't me. It wasn't me.
It looks very similar.
Yeah, wasn't me. So, but the shop is 30 by 60, which my old garage was 20 by 20, which was fine during the summer season because I prefer to work outside anyway. So we just would fab in the shop, in the garage, and then assemble in the driveway. But wintertime slows me up because I can only work on one machine at a time because it's too cold to do anything outside. So now, currently I have 4 machines in here, but I'm sure I could fit 10. Could probably squeeze 10 in here. 5 and still work around on everything, but at least parking and everything. Now everything's inside, not underneath my carport, not parked in my yard. Locked up and secure. Nice. So that's that. If you spin around, this will be the fab area. So master game plan is going to be to build a table system here and racks for all the tubing with the saw setup. So as we need a cut tube to get ready to be bent, all that will be taken care of here. Over here we got our tube roller, which obviously once it's cleaned up, we'll have a lot more set up nicely. All the fab work will happen on this side of the shop. All the bending, the notching, the welding, everything will be here to where it's segregated from assembly area. This way it just keeps everything cleaner, and I'm gonna say it 1,000 times, efficiencies. So.
He's a big 5S guy.
Yeah, I'll have the 5S boards up, you know, and all the proper spots for everything, you know, so when we get inspected, we're good. Yeah. But yeah, that'll help workflow and just build this up more than what it already is. I mean, compared to 4 years ago when it was just nothing, now it's getting there. We're on the right path.
Hell yeah.
So that'll be the main focus over here. And then on this side, like I said, will be the assembly area, and this will be the side where we do your suspensions, your clutch work, everything else. You know, anything you can think of, we'll do. Hey, I ordered a set of PRP seats. Can you install them? Yep, you got it. Or hey, can you order the PRP seats and have them installed? You got it, whatever you need.
Yeah.
We'll take care of it here. So it's already been ordered. It's already been delivered. It is currently sitting on my car trailer at my house. We do have a 2-post lift, which is gonna make things so much easier.
Oh yeah.
We have been back and forth on placement as to where we wanna put it. The original plan was to put it in this bay here. As great as an idea as that is, we're kind of more leaning towards putting it in the last bay to where it leaves all this open and we're able to just maneuver around a lot easier.
I would agree with that.
Right. So that's the game plan for now. Once we have the post up and all measured out, we'll know for sure if it's gonna work, but we're pretty confident it will. So that'll be that game plan. Other thing that's been ordered and it is arriving in 3 days, which by the time you guys see this, we'll already have it. We got a tire machine. So we'll be able to mount all your tires, dismount them, swap them over, do everything you want. No balancer. You need them balanced, you gotta take them down the road. I'm not gonna get into that.
Yeah, if you need them balanced, buy a Civic.
Yeah, exactly. So that'll be all over here. We already have the compressor in, all hooked up and running because we are running. We are getting jobs done during the move and during the build out. Originally when we came in here, the lighting was less than what was needed. And I'm only getting older, my vision's only getting worse. So now we're nice and fully lit up. You can see everything. So big win on that. We're fortunate enough, it is fully insulated shop. So it holds heat pretty well. We were out here when it was like 10 degrees and the furnace was keeping up. That will get upgraded as well just because we need it warmer. But it's getting there. Signage will be going up.
Oh yeah.
So we're getting there.
Yeah, and a lot of this stuff, if you hear my reactions, like I'm surprised. I really did. When I walked in, this is my first time here, and I knew some of his plans like over the phone, but I told him let's just do this one shot. So as he's telling you guys, he's also telling me kind of his in-depth plans.
Yeah.
Because I don't know them. It's I'd rather just do it raw dog and what's over here.
And then the other big thing that we got to get sorted, which we're going back and forth on, is I think we're going to get a forklift. Eventually, I guarantee you we'll have one. It's just a matter of how soon. But one of the biggest things that was helpful at my house was we built the gantry to lift the cages on and off to where one person could do it. So that'll probably end up going back over here on the fab side. We'll put an I-beam across the top on a trolley to where we can do all the lifting there and just make ease of removal and installation. But that's still up in the air. A movable gantry doesn't make sense with the space we have because it's only going to get filled up even more. I mean, you could have, you could have whatever size shop and you're eventually going to fill it up. You're always going to outgrow it.
Oh yeah.
You're always going to need more space.
Yeah.
But
I'm willing to bet midsummer you're gonna be like, what the
yeah. I'm already thinking that. Like,
you can do insurance jobs.
Yes. F.A.R. Offroad is approved and able to do insurance jobs, which is what we have going on right now. And I know it's rough, especially in this area. There's only one other shop not far from here that does them. I'm not gonna go bash at any other places. You could have your own opinions. You go work with them, whatever you wanna do. But now you have options. That's not the only place around here. We could also do that here as well. So just having the shop now is opening up several doors to more opportunities to grow. So, 5 years down the road, might be in a bigger shop, so might be taking on more stuff. Another big thing with having this shop, production cages will be coming. So instead of everything having to be custom built to the machine, we will have production cages to where my goal would be to have 4 of them in stock. The first start off will be with the 24 1Ks, get a few of those going on because that seems to be the bread and butter around here. And then we'll move on, to the Pro XPs, the Turbo Rs, the the Pro S's, and eventually Pro R cages as well. But that was a huge win, being able to do production cages and just keep them in stock, ready to roll. It'll cut down on turnaround times, improve efficiencies.
Exactly. 5S.
5S, that's right. Maybe we should just have a sign that says 5S put up somewhere.
Yeah. The one that we're gonna add an S, and it stands for trying to think of a way to incorporate have production cages. And, oh, there we go. The 6S. Stocking production cages.
Yeah, there it is. Perfect.
Do you plan on doing a website where people can look at pictures and stuff?
I've had a website now for probably 2 years. I'm not the most computer savvy. That is another task that has been handed onto Ashley. So now her plate is nice and full. But yes, I'm hoping within 2 months to have the website fully up and running to where you could jump on there and we'll have links to all our affiliates, Crash City Parts, ordering cages. We will be able to ship, so once the production line is out, wherever you're at, we will ship. We'll be able to take care of that. We'll crate them up, get them out the door for you. You don't necessarily have to come here. If you'd rather just have it sent to your house, you install it, great. If you'd like to come here, see our beautiful faces and we install it for you, bring it on by.
If you want to see a polar bear in person,
yeah,
come on by.
That's right. Oh, that's how we should have started it. Now the two bears have an even bigger cave.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh well.
Oops.
We could work that in.
Yeah. Well, I'll just leave it in. You said it now.
Yeah.
So, even though you whispered, I should be able to. It should pick up crystal clear.
Oh.
Because you got your tip mic.
Yeah.
As of right now, he's doing the jazz tuning.
Yep.
Crash City clutch kits.
Yep.
Do you have anyone else locked in that you know for sure you're gonna be?
I have the paperwork filled out for our other sponsor, Lucky Whips. So once that comes back, which things have been busy, I get it. So we'll have Lucky Whips here. And I have some other stuff in the works that once that's all approved.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know, because there's levels to like when you can talk about stuff.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I don't know the answers to this stuff. That's why I'm asking, and I didn't know if there was anything else that came through.
I have a few other ones that I'm waiting on answers. So,
but just watch for it to expand.
Yep.
The other thing I'd say to watch for is we're going to just watch out for a far off-road. We don't know what the name will be yet, but just watch out. There might be like a YouTube channel that's fab-centric.
Yeah.
Is what we'll say. It'll probably start off as a lot of like shorts, and then hopefully we can morph that into videos. Yeah. Don't know if it'll ever get to like weekly videos, but we'll have fab videos, because I know there's a lot of people that like that stuff. So it could be fab and then just shenanigans here. We don't know exactly what it'll be, but watch out for that.
Yep.
Obviously, once that's really up and going, we'll let you guys know. So that's gonna be it for our F.A.R off-road shop tour here. Like we said, the shop's gonna have its own YouTube channel. Of course, you'll see some somewhat haggard stuff here too.
Oh, yeah.
But we're trying to escalate things here, you know? So thanks for doing the tour with us. Hope you guys liked it. I know this video is different than what you're used to seeing on this channel. As always, all the information is gonna be down below. Like if you need to get a hold of Lou, we'll have his email, phone number, all the stuff down below. Get yourself scheduled, fab work, repair work, whatever you got. If you want to come by, say hi.
Yeah.
Grab a shirt, a clutch kit or something. Come on by.
Yeah.
If you guys want these videos ad-free, uncensored, a little bit early, make sure you check out our Patreon. That's it's going to be down below with Lou's information. We have somewhathaggard.com, our website up and running. Get yourself some merch. Also below. We also have sponsors down below, like Lucky Whips. They're down there.
Yep.
We have affiliate links, discount codes to help you guys save coin and to help us grow. So if you check that out, that's greatly appreciated. Did you have any final words, Lou?
Polar Egger. Like and subscribe.
You heard the man. Like, subscribe, comment, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.
And I need you, and I miss you.
Wouldn't be the start to a ride without Jesse losing Pro R parts.
Dude, them rebels are slow. That's all it'll do. That's literally all it'll do.